name is Sarah Fogarty. I'm from Ulta, number 1014, and today I'm going to be doing my take on a root shadow. So one of the awesome things about root shadows is that it gives the illusion of thickness and depth, but a lot of the problems that other stylists have is that it ends up looking like it's been colored before and then there's a couple inches of regrowth. So in order to avoid that, we're going to start by doing some baby lights up top, and that's going to give it a little more dimension, and it's going to help it flow a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the baby lights starting around the face and just through the crown. You're not going to need any underneath because you're not going to have to see that. So we're going to be taking these super nice baby fine chunks. If you can see, there's hardly any hair there. And we're going to be weaving those because you're not going to want to see full highlights. It's just going to give it the illusion of a little more dimension and take away from that look of having regrowth. You want to keep the bleach thin and not too thick at the root area because it will bleed and you're going to have zebra stripes. And now we're going to do this all the way around the face area and then a couple right here in the crown. So now that we've got the baby lights in through the front part of the face and a couple through the crown area, we're going to go ahead and do the actual root shadow. So right here, I've got 2N in the Cover Fusion with 10 volume for deposit only. And then we've got our Shades EQ in 4NB. I like to go 2 shades up because I feel like that'll give you a little more of a differentiate between 2N and 4N than if you use like a 3N. So we're going to start with our 2N. In our first zone here, between there and there, we're going to have about 2 inches. And we're just going to go right in between the foils. And then on top of that, in our second zone, between here and here, we're going to use our Shades EQ, which is kind of like our saving grace. This is what's going to keep us from getting a super thick line of demarcation. So it's just going to be nice and blended. And we're going to go ahead and do this between each foil, up through here, and then down through the back. Alright, so what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be taking our lightener again. I mixed up 30 volume with our pH bonder. So with our pH bonder, we're going to want to bump it up since this is our last lightening process. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this from where we put our root shadow to the ends. The easiest way I find to not get that very serious line of demarcation is to go in kind of a V shape. So we're going to start here, not using too much product on both sides into our V, and we're going to want to work that downwards. Working it downwards is going to make sure the hair stays nice and smooth, and then we're going to kind of comb it through to the ends. Use a little more. And then we're going to kind of work it up and blend it in to where we last put that root shadow. Comb it through here. And even though her ends are already lightened, we are just going to cover the rest of it because we're going to want to bump those up a couple levels. We do have our pH bonder. That's going to kind of save us from any major damage or breakage. And we're just really going to saturate that. Comb it down with our fingers, and then we're going to flip that over. So when we have the lightener on, we're going to wait until the blonde is about the inside of the clear banana. What we've done so far is we've shampooed it with our purple shampoo. And now we're going to tone her right here at the sink. So what I mixed up is 1 ounce of the Shades EQ 9V and a ½ ounce of the 8V in the Shades EQ. And we're going to apply that all over the hair, and that's going to get rid of our brassy tones. So we're just going to apply through towel dried hair and work that all the way through. And then once this is applied, we're going to let this sit on for about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to keep an eye on it just to make sure it doesn't get too cool. It's been 15 minutes. We've already toned her and we're ready to go. So we're going to use the step 2 with the pH bonder. This is going to close down that cuticle, make everything nice and shiny. We're just going to work this through root to end. So I'm going to comb it all the way through. We're going to put her under the dryer for about 15 minutes, then after that we'll be ready to dry and style. So here's our finished product. All together, we got that root shadow, all that different dimension, all the different colors in there. You can see all sides of it. Alrighty. What do you think?
Looks great.
Looks great. Awesome. Perfect.
I like it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.